All right, Friday show. I'm running late, but let's fucking do it.
Just listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit like the world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. Better laugh, it is if I'm getting insane. This dude's out of his mind, just dismissing thing. Rich show on drops, it's time to begin. To talk about shots and make fun of them. Let the trash roll over, the world's on fire. We are parody, shit's getting dire. Religious bullshit, you won't make it feel like dying. Cause you touch your more children and only you I hear. Go from zeros to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show and it's coming your way.
Rock!
It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. And we never grow. Time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. And we never grow. Time for the Dusty Show.
What the fuck is up, ladies and gentlemen? Don't do it again. Don't play it again. We're done with that. Shut the fuck up, Dusty. Thank you for joining me tonight, everybody. Welcome to America's finest one-man show. It's me. It's Dusty. Love you guys. Miss you on Wednesday. Fucking hate missing shows. But sometimes I got shit to do, folks. I'm just a normal guy, just like all of you. Well, not you, but the rest of you exactly like you. So sometimes I got shit I gotta do. What you gotta do? Life takes precedence. But I'm back tonight. That's what fucking counts, folks. And man, I'm a little bit late. Worked on the show right up into the second I went live. Didn't have time to take no shower. I stink. I smell bad. My hair is disheveled, but at least it's freshly powdered. It's powdered very nicely, so ooh, powder. Anyway, got a pretty good one for you guys tonight. Got a week's worth of stuff to cover. A great week for Democrats, folks. Hopium, copium. I love this feeling, folks. Been so depressed, so dejected for so many months, years even. But now finally a little momentum on our side. So let's fucking do it. Hell yeah. Kick the show off. Oh, I forgot the super chats. I got to beg for money. Super chats, lifeblood of the show. No questions dodged. Every goddamn question answered. Over here. Get rid of myself. Boom, there we go. See my mouse? See my mouse? $ by the chat. You click that. And then you type words. And I read the words you type. That's how it works. It's like a Cameo, only immediate and cheaper, and keeps the lights on. Help me and the floating cats out and support the world's greatest show. Do it to it. Super chat's gonna read them all at halftime and the end of the show. So don't leave me hanging. But let's kick it off, folks. Another horrible week for Joe Rogan, which is beautiful. I love it. Injected to my veins. It's time for some Chud Watch.
Chud Watch. Woo, woo, woo.
We talk about shows, and then we make fun of them. Woo! The first up on Chud Watch, Joe Rogan back in the news, and he decided to get on a limb, folks. Not the smartest idea when your entire goddamn fan base is now MAGA dipshits. Decided to go indoors. Let's have a listen.
That's just what they do. That's politics. They do it on the left. They do it on the right. They gaslight you. They manipulate you.
That's what you do.
Promote narratives.
Constantly. That's what you do.
And the only one who's not doing that is
Me?
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
What?
You a fan?
Yeah, I am a fan. Yeah, he's the only one that makes sense to me.
Only one that makes sense. This is a full-throated endorsement, folks. Keep this in mind when he tries to walk it back later. Cowardly sack of shit. Tiny little Joe Rogan gonna fit in your pocket.
He's the only one that he doesn't attack people.
He literally attacks everybody. What the fuck you talking about, Willis?
He attacks actions and ideas.
He literally wrote a book about Fauci. You're about to talk about the ridiculous book that's been incredibly debunked that he wrote about how Mr. Fauci needs to be in jail. How is that not attacking people, Joe Rogan?
But he's much more reasonable and intelligent.
Literally, he staged a crime scene with a bear he murdered.
I mean, the guy was an environmental attorney. And
he has brain worms.
And cleaned up the East River. I mean, he's a legitimate guy.
He's not.
Before anybody
clown like
started
you.
calling him an anti-vaxxer, which I thought he was too. I thought he was
He
just a
is.
nut.
You're an anti-vaxxer. You're both nuts.
This like conspiracy theorist nut until I read his book. I read the real Anthony Fauci.
Oh, did you read it? Did you research it at all? Did you try to debunk it in any way? I gotta admit, folks, I didn't read it, but I went and asked ChatGPT about it, and ChatGPT read it, and ChatGPT says it's been incredibly fucking debunked. It spreads nothing but misinformation, lies, ridiculousness, and of course, Joe Rogan don't give a shit.
I'm like, what?
I believe anything I read. I have no brain in my head.
How much of this is real?
None of it. Zero. You should have done your research, Joe Rogan.
Because if it's all real,
It's not all real.
this is fucking insane.
It would be if it was, but it's not.
And we live in a world where we're being manipulated
By you.
by these health organizations that are
Joe
being
Rogan.
paid by
You're
the
being
pharmaceutical
paid
drug
$300 million by Spotify.
interests. And these pharmaceutical drug companies are pumping.
Aren't you getting rich by selling bullshit supplements to your idiot followers?
These products out into the population and
Yeah.
telling us that we need
Supplements?
them, and
Alpha Brain? Yeah, same shit, right? It's okay when you do it, though, right, Toe?
then making insane amounts of money.
You literally are making insane amounts of money selling bullshit supplements to idiots.
And then also the government is in on it. And also
You're
they
in on
share a patent with Moderna.
You
and also
share profits with scam artists.
they share profits, and there's $700 million.
Oh, no, $700 million. So almost how much you've made from selling these products?
700. I mean, however much.
Numbers are hard. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but let me just throw any number out there that comes to my brain. God damn it, you already got the treats out. We just started the fucking show, and you guys are already assholes. No, thank you. No, thank you. Leave these treats alone. These are not for you until the after party, Mr. and Mr. Two misters. All right, let's continue.
money was made, whatever the number is,
Whatever
that these
it
guys
is.
made off of these products. Like, this is all of it is fucking crazy. There's
all
the
crazy.
revolving door between the CDC and the FDA
That's
and then
true.
these pharmaceutical drug companies.
I
So
agree
the
with
people
that.
that make the regulations
I agree with
then
that,
go
Joe.
on to have these cushy jobs with
That's
the
true.
pharmaceutical drug corporations.
You're right
It's
about
like,
that.
oh, nothing to see here. It's like it's open. It's right out in the open.
right.
True, it is.
And when he talks about all that stuff in his book, you're just like, what the fuck, man? If this wasn't true,
He's right about
he
that a little bit.
would be sued.
No, that's not how anything works. Okay, Dr. Fauci not suing him because he doesn't want to give a spotlight on all his bullshit. Doesn't think anything is going to come after it. And plus, we have libel laws in this country where if you're a public person, if you're in the spotlight at all, you can pretty much say anything about you, and it's fine. Very hard to prove libel in court.
Yeah, but
So it seems to be true.
yeah.
It's not true. You didn't do any research other than they didn't sue him. Gotta be true. Hey, maybe you should ChatGPT. Google it. At least Google it. Hey, has this book been debunked to shit? What are the other experts saying about this? Is any of this fucking true? Just no. They haven't sued him. It must be true. Vote for RFK.
And it's a scary thing because people don't want to talk about it because they don't want to be attacked.
Yeah,
You know?
people don't want to spread bullshit. Right. They don't want to be fact checked. You're right about. You don't care about that though, Joe, because you don't have any shame.
They don't want to be called an anti-vaxxer. That's a big one.
Yeah, you're an anti-vaxxer,
You know.
Joe. You are an anti-vaxxer for sure. So there you have it, folks. Joe Rogan, full-throated support of RFK Jr. Let's see how that goes for him. Spoiler alert, bad. Yep, you pissed off the cult. You smacked the hornet's nest. So now they're coming after you, Toe Rogan. Cat turd, oh, the hour of cat turd. You're going to get feces all over you. Cat turd says, so I've never been a Joe Rogan fan. He loved Joe Rogan until 5 minutes ago, folks. Can't stand him. Loved him. Yes, he is a popular podcast. Yes, he does. The most popular. But I've always thought he was absolutely politically dumb. You're right about that, but you haven't always thought that. You never said that before. He's great at figuring things out 2 years after we do. He's good about jumping on the bandwagon and grifting 2 years after all you other grifters started grifting on it. What a legend. So did it surprise me he endorsed RFK Jr. today? I'm going to guess no. LOL. No, we are talking about the same fucking idiot who endorsed Bernie Sanders, right? Yeah, he'll endorse anybody. He just goes whichever the way the political wind is. He's like Bruce Lee said, be water, my friend. Joe Rogan is water. Whatever he feels like he has to be today, he will fit himself into that shape. He's the podcast equivalent of a dumb blonde joke. Oh, snap. Then what are you, cat turd? I guess you're the Twitter equivalent of a cat turd. Pretty much on the nose, I guess. but it's okay when you do it. And then JDOX, Joe Rogan thinks RFK Jr. is the only candidate that makes sense. Tell me how the fuck a man that wants to allow full-term abortions makes sense to anyone. I'm guessing he doesn't, but let's see what evidence you have to back this up that he wants full-term abortions for anyone.
But so to leave, so in other words, keeping it as is with Roe versus Wade having been overturned and leaving it up to the states to determine if and when a woman can have an abortion?
No, I wouldn't leave it to the states.
You wouldn't, right?
No, I would.
You would say completely. It's up to the woman.
My belief is we should leave it to the woman. We shouldn't have government involved,
even if it's full term.
Even if it's full term.
All right, well, yeah, you're right. He does support that, even if it's full term. I mean, if the mother's life is in danger, yes. Or if it's a non-viable pregnancy, sure. But very, very few actually happen that late. So, but anyway, hate him, conservatives. I fucking love it. And then, folks, exactly what you expected to happen, fucking happen. Donald Trump chimed in on the issue. First off, Johnny MAGA says Joe Rogan will go down as the guy who had a real opportunity to make meaningful impact, and he squandered it. So sad. So sad. But RFK Jr. was very happy to accept his endorsement. RFK said, okay, I can't do that anymore. But anyway, super happy about it. Daffy Duck or Donald Duck or whoever the fuck this guy is. Donald Trump Jr., man. Donald Trump Jr. sending the cult out after Joe Rogan, giving people their marching orders. It will be interesting to see how loudly Joe Rogan gets booed the next time he enters the UFC ring. It's not a ring, it's an octagon, you stupid son of a fuck. MAGA 2024, that's right. Hey, all you guys should start booing Joe Rogan at the UFC events. Teach him a lesson. He didn't endorse me. It's not cancel culture when we do it, folks. It's just a good old-fashioned cult. So you heard me, cult members. Get out there and boo the shit out of him. Who you love, me, your cult leader, or Joe Rogan? Let him know about it. And so immediately Joe Rogan, like the fucking little bitch he is, started backpedaling, pretending like, I don't have any responsibility, folks. Don't listen to me. This is what he says to try to get out of any responsibility he has for the bullshit he says. Next thing you know, he's like, happening now. Right wing is shredding Joe Rogan for endorsing Robert Kennedy Jr. during his podcast. It's from Colin Rugg. The claim Joe Rogan endorsed... this claim, Joe Rogan endorsed RFK Jr. for president, which he did, we just saw. And then Joe Rogan copies that and replies. For the record, this isn't an endorsement. You literally said he was the only one who makes sense. You put out lots of different reasons that you're voting for him. What do you think an endorsement is, Joe Rogan? That's an endorsement, motherfucker. This is me saying that I like RFK Jr. as a person, and I really appreciate the way he discusses things with civility and intelligence. I think we could use more of that in this world. I also think Trump raising his fist and saying fight after getting shot is one of the most American fucking things of all time. Hey, I'm not the guy to get political information from. Literally all you do is talk about politics every fucking day, 24/7. You certainly think you are, but he doesn't want to take any responsibility. Even though he has responsibility, you have platform responsibility, and the larger your platform is, the larger your responsibility is. With great power comes great responsibility. But see, people like Joe Rogan, they want the platform, they want the money, the fame, everything that comes with it, but they don't want the responsibility. So what they do is they just say, hey, I told everybody not to listen to me. Don't listen to me, even though he knows 100% they will listen to him. But he doesn't give a shit. Responsibility is for everybody else, not conservatives. It's never about them. If you want that from a comment, go to Comic Dave Smith. Who the fuck is Dave Smith? I'm about to look that up. He actually knows what he's talking about. I'm guessing he doesn't know what he's talking about. Let's have a look over here. Comic Dave Smith. Who the fuck is Comic Dave Smith? All right, Dave Smith is a American stand-up comedian, podcaster, and libertarian. Oh, you already lost me. He frequently appears on Fox News. Of course he fucking does. Fox News stooge. Where's his Twitter? I want to fucking troll his Twitter. Anyway, we'll go back and do that after party. So anyway, trying to wiggle out of his responsibility, folks. Got shit on by the maggots. Couldn't handle the fucking pressure. Weak, feckless, pussy-ass Joe Rogan didn't have the backbone to stand up for what he believes. Afraid he's going to lose $1 or $2 from the MAGA cult, because that's all he's fucking about, folks. Incredible Weasel. There he is. Comic Dave Smith. Let's see what genius shit Comic Dave Smith is saying. Trump supporters have a lot of nerve flipping out because Joe Rogan said some nice things about RFK Jr. Okay, no wonder he's on Comic Dave Smith's side. Dave Smith coming to your defense there, Joe Rogan. I never supported Trump RFK, so I'm not sure how you could read this as me jumping ship. Let's see. Destiny's on him. What is he jumping shit about? Trump supporters have a lot of nerve. All right. Anyway, boring bullshit. Let's move on. Meanwhile, you can't even joke about it anymore, folks. Tim Pool, all he does is troll now. That's his thing. Oh, I'm going to troll everybody. I got so much money making $10 million a year. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So he's not, okay, I'm voting for RFK Jr. now. Remember when it was the left that couldn't take a joke? Oh, comedy's dead on Twitter because of the left. Nope, can't make a joke about voting for RFK Jr. because Vivek Ramaswamy, you're not Joe Rogan, and frankly, the influence you wield is on a completely different level. This isn't something to take lightly, bald Tim Pool. It's far more serious than a mere game. Yeah, you think it's a game, motherfucker, bald Tim Pool? Oh, hell no, don't you even joke about not supporting your orange daddy. You better get in line, Tim Pool. You got to lose some beanie money. Meanwhile, Donald Trump had an incredibly bad press conference. The bad part about it is, I'm going to show you guys in the after party. They did a great segment on MSNBC about how every single news outlet covered Donald Trump but didn't cover Kamala Harris. They're doing exactly what they did in 2016, giving him unlimited free press while they don't give the same to the Democratic opponent. It's exactly how he got elected first time, but like I said, folks, it didn't go well. Seemed not to be able to hear anybody, seemed to not have his talking points down. They really have absolutely fucking nothing, and it's beautiful to watch. Here's 90 seconds of how horrible this whole thing went.
Well, thank you very much. Appreciate your being here. Do you have any questions, please? You have to speak louder. Say it.
Are you worried at all about the size of Harris's traffic?
On what? For who?
God, it's so
You're
pathetic.
going to have to talk louder, sir.
I can't hear you. I'm 100. What? What? Huh, Sonny? What you say,
Would
Sonny?
you repeat that, please?
I can't hear you, Sonny.
No, would you repeat her? What you
Somebody
said?
repeat
You
this
have to
woman.
speak up.
I can't hear what women say. My voice just automatically shuts down female voices, and I can't make out the words. Can you, gentlemen, sir, repeat what that bitch just said in a male voice or can I actually understand?
This room is very louder.
Louder, bitch!
Do you hear her?
I have no idea what's going on, folks. Anyway, I could keep going on. There's another 45 seconds of this, but you get the idea. Old man needs a hearing aid. Is this really the best person we could pick to be the leader of America? But folks, this is so beautiful. Like half this show is just going to be me showing you the attacks that they're launching against Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. I'm doing their work for them, folks. I'm showing you exactly everything bad they have to say. But this is how beautiful it is. I can do that because they literally have fucking nothing. Watch how he stumbles through this. Can't seem to find his talking point.
She's a radical left person at a level that nobody's seen. She picked a radical left man.
Oh, I had to stop and think about man. I thought you were fucking genius. Remember? Man, woman, person, camera, TV. Man is right there. It's one of them. Why are you pausing to think about it, dopey Trump? But anyway, Tim Walz is so radical, folks. So radical. And I know Donald Trump about to name the number one thing that makes him radical. What do you think he's going to say, folks? What do you think? Before I even show you the clip, what do you think Donald Trump is about to say? What is the only thing about Tim Walz he is about to say to scare you? You already know what it is.
That is, he's got things done that he has positions that are just not, it's not even possible to believe that they exist.
Like what? Name
He's
one.
going for things that nobody's ever even heard of.
Like what?
Heavy into the transgender world.
Transgender! It's all about the transgender folks. Their minds are completely fucking broken. God damn it. This is the only thing they can think of. I have never seen anybody as obsessed with transgender people as conservatives are. They think this playbook is a winner, I guess. That they could just say trans over and over and over again and win a fucking election. Don't think that's going well for you.
Heavy into lots of different worlds.
He's so heavy into lots of different worlds, folks. Just floundering. It is fish on the shoreline flopping around, trying to find their way back to the water, but just dying and gasping for air. And holy God, it's sexier than a lady. Meanwhile, he did a town hall, and they asked him a very important question. Hey, rent prices are through the fucking roof. We can't even afford to house our family anymore. What are you going to do to bring rent prices down? You think he had a good answer? Of course you don't.
What are you going to do about bringing down the rent and things like that in the economy? Because out of 8 children that I'm a father and a stepfather to, 5 of them are struggling, and I'm giving them part of my income on a regular basis.
You should take some of your flag money and give it to them.
How are you going to make the economy not just the the food and electricity, but bring down the rent prices, the housing prices, so that these kids can survive and without their parents' help?
Such a good question,
You're
Mr.
right.
President.
You're right. I hear it very well, and I tell you, first of all, I love the people that you're with. I know
that he heard, folks. A man spoke it, so loud and clear on Trump's ears.
I must have at least 99, perhaps 100% of all of them. And
okay,
I think
good. Answer the question, of course. Answer the question. He's got to suck his own dick for 5 minutes before he answers the fucking question. What are you going to do to lower rent prices?
They're incredible. We are going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to bring down the cost of energy. Energy is what caused the worst inflation.
So nothing, basically. We're going to drill, baby, drill, folks. This is what Biden did. We are drilling more oil now than we did under Donald Trump, okay? So no plan. Got it. Thanks, Trump. Don't vote for Trump if you want goddamn lower rent. That's for fucking sure. Meanwhile, he lost Colin McGregor. So they asked him on his last, I guess he was talking to, what was that fucking little MAGA dweeb's name? Aiden Ross. He's talking to Aiden Ross. And Aiden Ross asked him who his favorite UFC fighter was. And, of course, Trump picks a Russian. Obviously, Trump picks a Russian as his favorite UFC fighter. Khabib Nurmagomedov. He's like, yeah, I love Khabib. Khabib's like the best fighter in the world. Want to suck Khabib's dick. Great guy, Khabib. And if you don't know this, Conor McGregor, who's one of the most famous UFC fighters of all time, hates Khabib's guts because they fought and Khabib like beat the shit out of him. And while he was beating the shit out of Conor McGregor, he was like trash talking him because before the fight, Conor McGregor was talking all kinds of shit. So Khabib would get on top of him, punch him in the face. He's like, why aren't you talking? What happened to the talking? You're not talking now. Punch him again. Where's the talking, bitch? Talk more, bitch. Punch him again. Whooped his monkey ass. It was beautiful. And so Conor hates him now. So Conor McGregor, not a fan of Donald Trump anymore. You supported the man he hates the most in this world. So Conor McGregor says, I would have thought USA only would be the mentality. Really? You don't know anything about Donald Trump then, do you? And what I would want to see out of my president personally, to pick a retired inbred fighter from Dagestan, Russia, who has 3 main events only to his name, is astounding. All over the American fighters that have backed him, it's a shocking decision. He was caught on the spot. That won't go unnoticed on the roster. This presidential race is very tight right now. More so now. That's right, you just lost all the MMA fighters. So it's Jover for Donald Trump. As far as the UFC fans are concerned, at least, of course it's not. Nobody cares what Conor McGregor thinks. He's just butthurt. And that, folks, of course, the pigs got out there to endorse Donald Trump, convicted of 34 felonies, charged with 91, one of the most criminal presidents in the history of the world. So, of course, the criminal ass fucking pigs got up there and endorsed him. Here's Giles McGee here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The police report that. Yeah, you fat fuck. That's why they call them pigs, folks. They actually look like pigs, sit around and eat donuts all day while they professionally play Candy Crush.
I am truly honored to stand before you today. And on behalf of the National Association of Police Organizations, I am pleased to formally announce NAPO's endorsement of Donald J. Trump for President of the United States.
Yay! Pigs supporting pigs, criminals supporting criminals. Nothing fucking new under the sun. Of course they do. Here's the back to blue people. Let him attack people on January 6th. Let him attack cops and beat them with flags. Gonna pardon the people that beat the cops. They don't give a shit, folks. Corrupt as shit. And next up, I will take horrible life decisions for $10 trillion, Alex. Haters are going to say it's a cult. No way. Hey, how can I ruin my entire life? I know. I'll get Trump tattooed across my forehead in giant letters. Hey, what could go wrong with this incredibly wise decision? So let's fast forward to a couple years from now, quicker than that, but minimum a couple years from now, where she does the video talking about how she can't get a job because of this tattoo, and then she has to ask for charity to have it fucking removed. Trump girl, yep. They're not getting over this whole weird thing, are they, folks? Super fucking weird, the trumpets. And then, folks, apparently the honeymoon is over between Kellyanne Conway, former right-hand woman of Donald Trump, and the Trump administration. Oh, no, she done gone and done it this time, folks. Kellyanne Conway listed as a foreign agent for Ukraine. And guess who's super, super disappointed in her? The Trumps are, because they're full 100% Russian stooges.
Like I said, I like Kellyanne a lot. That one, I don't know. It's just a little too, I don't want to comment any further because I'll get myself in trouble, but it's a little too slumpy for my taste.
Pussy.
And honestly, it's tough to sort of, hard to believe.
Hard to believe.
Maybe it's wrong. I don't know.
It's right. You know, like
I said, I like.
Hard to believe. I can't believe Kellyanne Conway decided to be a complete fucking sellout and go where the money is. Who could have seen this coming? And folks, another weird ass week for JD Vance. This time they just ask him a normal question. Hey, you're a normal everyday American gentleman. What makes you worthy of having a beer with? Let's see if he nailed it.
Why would people in Wisconsin want to have a beer with you?
We're laughing.
Well, I guess they'd want to have a beer with me because I actually do like to drink beer, and I probably like to drink beer a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'm sure the media won't give me too much crap over that. But look, I mean, the reason I'm doing this, and the reason I think Donald Trump is doing this, and I think the media often slanders him, but I've never met a guy who likes normal people more than Donald Trump.
Yeah, Donald Trump just loves normal people, doesn't he? Doesn't that ring true to you and me? From what we know about Donald Trump, how much he just loves the normal guy. Definitely, and that's why you should have a beer with JD Vance, because of Donald Trump being a normal fucking guy. I mean, just try to act normal for 5 seconds challenge. Can't goddamn do it. Bad answer, couch fucker. And then, folks, Matt Walsh is super mad. I thought comedy was legal again, but I guess not. Matt Walsh is like, just to review, someone on Twitter made up a story about JD Vance having sex with the couch, and now that totally made up story is being used on stage by the Kamala campaign to mock Vance. This is honestly one of the dirtiest things I've ever seen a presidential campaign do. These people are pure fucking evil. Oh, no, can't make a joke. Hey, it's perfectly fine for Donald Trump to make jokes about, Nancy Pelosi's husband getting bashed with a fucking hammer by a would-be assassin. That's totally fine. But don't make a joke about couch fucker. Can't have it. Yeah, they're so weird making jokes but this is literally Matt Walsh right now. You weird fuck. You worried about goddamn weird people? Yeah, you got a doll of yourself wearing a diaper out there, dude. Fucking weird bitch. Meanwhile, they got this brutal ad running somewhere. Your body, my choice with couchfucker JD Vance. And ouch, yeah, that's a good one, folks. But that's the way it is. That's the horrible nightmare in which we live. This man thinks he has the right to make you carry your rapist baby. Meanwhile, hypocrisy, shamelessness, that's your superpower. Bill Ackman. Super rich billionaire, right-wing dickhead, Bill Ackman. is retweeting Harold Limar, who basically says, hey, you guys should be careful about sharing your political opinions online because it could get you in trouble, so you might not want to do that, to which Bill Ackman says, sad but true. Imagine if we could live in a world where people could share their political views without fear of career-damaging consequences. Only here's the thing. Bill Ackman literally set up a blacklist in order to make sure anybody who was anti-genocide, pro-Palestinian, couldn't get jobs anymore. Over 250 U.S. senior financial managers pledge we will not hire pro-Palestinian protesters. Managers at J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, as well as billionaire hedge fund manager Bill Ackman signed a statement pledging not to hire students who participate in demonstrations against Israel. We support Israel's right to defend itself against Hamas. Supporters of hate will have no chance in our organization. That's right. Imagine if we could live in a world where people could share their political views without career-damaging consequences. Just holy God. But it's never about them, folks. It's always different when they do it. Don't hold me accountable for what I say or what I do. Hell no. Just pretend. Like I'm the complete opposite of how I fucking am. Shameless. Fucking shameless. And last but not least, folks, saying the quiet part out loud. Totally fucking bald wearing this ridiculous toupee. Tranny seaman Joey Marinaro gives the game away. People do realize that Kamala Harris will abolish the Electoral College, right? If that happens, we literally will never get another Republican president. I know, right? Imagine if everybody's vote counted equally. Imagine if we actually had a direct democracy. You're right. No Republican would ever get elected again. Thank you. Thank you for telling the truth for once, Tranny Seaman. But of course, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Kamala Harris ain't going to abolish the Electoral College. Democrats would never be that smart. Then they wouldn't have an excuse to lose fucking constantly on purpose like they goddamn do. So, cry harder, noobs. And that is my Chud Watch for the night. Hell yeah. So, with any luck, I know, I wish you would. I don't know why Joe Biden didn't do it to begin with. I don't know why they don't fucking try. It's the best thing they could do to make sure they win all the presidencies in the future, but that's probably why they won't do it, I guess. I'm crying crocodile tears. Delicious! I drink them all up. Yeah, Hugh Jackman. Don't disparage Hugh Jackman like that. Don't compare the two. Hugh Jackman is above reproach. Matt Walsh is the couch. Yep, he's what J.D. Vance is looking to fuck. Right between those cushions for the pushing. The Electoral College is the creation of the Republicans. Yes, it's a slave-era system to ensure slave states have more power. And it still ensures that brown people, black people, Latino people have less of a vote count because their votes count between like 5 to 12% less because of Electoral College. Literal racism baked right into the fucking system at the highest levels. And all right, folks, move right along. I accidentally deleted my Coconut Express picture. So we're going to do a little all aboard, woo, the Coconut Express, but the picture's gone, so it's blank. I fucked up. What you going to do? I'll make another one. First off, on the Coconut Express, big news. Tim Walz got the nod to be Kamala Harris's Democratic VP. And excitement, momentum, celebration, revelry going around. Actually seems like a really fucking decent dude. Here's him signing into a law, school lunches for children.
It is now law.
Attaboy! And everybody liked it, folks. Everybody. Emma Vigilante? Kamala Harris picked the most progressive VP choice of her finalists, the one who will complement any priorities on child care and child poverty, the one labor leaders preferred, and who said the uncommitted movement should be heard. This is unambiguously optimistic signal. Kyle Kulinski, no longer so much of a weasel, says, let's fucking go. Kyle's hyped. His bride, Crystal Ball, let's go. We're going. Natalie Wynn, ContraPoints, good pick. Even Natalie. Feeling good about Hassan Abbey. Incredible pick for VP. A teacher, a man who knows how to use a slim majority in his state to get so much done for Minnesota. The Democratic Party is making strange choices this past month that make me feel like they could actually want to win. Yep, me too. I don't know what's going on, but I love it. Even Jink happy. Can you imagine Jink being happy for once? Holy shit. I can't believe she picked Tim Walz. She's going to win. That's a bold choice. Democrats are never bold. The attitude is even more important than the pick, even though the pick is excellent. If she's the type who picks Walz, she might even try to get things done. Hells yeah. AOC, happy camper too. AOC, all like Vice President Harris made an excellent decision in Governor Walz as her running mate. Together, they will govern effectively, inclusively, and boldly for the American people. They won't back down under tight odds either, from healthcare to school lunch. Let's do this. That's right. Gun show. And that even Medea Benjamin, Queen Medea, leader of Cold Pink, the hero that goes and gives all the Congress people the business about their support for Israel. Even she happy, folks. If Medea's happy about you, I'm fucking ecstatic. Medea's like, yeah! A sign of relief that Kamala Harris chose Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her VP. He has a great record as governor, and it sends an important message that she did not choose Josh Shapiro. Some of Walz's policies as governor: he cut child poverty by a third, universal school meals, paid leave sick, strong labor protections, legalization of marijuana, stronger LGBTQ plus protections, more affordable housing, 100% clean energy by 2030. All sounds good to me. Don't threaten me with a good time. Mark Lamont had a few takes. Mark Lamont's Kamala Harris choosing Walz is very significant. It is a reminder that we can and must use our voices to get the outcomes we want. It also signals that VP Harris is listening to the voices of young, grassroots, pro-ceasefire, and other voters. This is very encouraging, and it's true, folks. Like, it looked like Shapiro was a shoo-in, and then the internet got out there and shit all the fuck over him. Exactly what happened to Joe Biden. It's clear that the Democrats are actually listening to us on Twitter, online, on YouTube, and it gives me hope. I'm glad I'm using my voice and my platform the way I am. And Mark Lamont Hill says, this is very winnable election for Kamala Harris, but it would not have been had she chosen Shapiro. Too many recently energized voters would have been deflated again. Me too. I would have been right up there with them. I'm so glad her team saw that. I'm even more glad that people stood up and spoke out, or rather than accepting whatever outcome emerged. Hey, I did it for a year. I lost so many people shitting on Joe Biden, but we did it. Shoved that motherfucker out there. Did the same way with Shapiro. So, hell yeah, good on us. And folks, they took to the airwaves to campaign, got a bold start on it. A couple very good videos. First off, Tim Walz talking about how violent crime was up under Donald Trump.
Now, Donald Trump sees the world a little differently than us.
Boo.
First of all, he doesn't know the first thing about service.
Nope.
He doesn't have time for it because he's too busy serving himself.
Woo.
Again and again and again, Trump weakens our economy to strengthen his own hand.
Yep.
He mocks our laws. He sows chaos and division. And that's to say nothing of his record as president. He froze in the face of the COVID crisis.
Yep, he did.
He drove our economy into the ground. And make no mistake, violent crime was up under Donald Trump. That's not even counting the crimes he committed.
Shoot it into my goddamn veins! Where has this Democratic Party been? Man, Joe Biden was holding us back so much with his sleepy, do-nothing fucking bullshit. We could have had this the entire time. Out there, direct attacks on this orange goof. Go directly to the American people. Why haven't they fucking been doing this? It's just so maddening, but I'm just so happy they're finally fucking doing it. And, of course, he had a mic drop joke against J.D. Vance.
And I got to tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy. That is if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. So.
Oh, Snupskis! I see what you did there. That's what Matt Walz was all pissed off about. Cry harder, noobs. Fucking love it. And this dude actually seems like a really good guy for a fucking change.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are. So it isn't much else. Don't give them the power. Look, are they a threat to democracy? Yes. Are they going to take our rights away? Yes. Are they going to put people's lives in danger? Yes. Are they going to endanger the planet by not dealing with climate change? Yes. They're going to do all that. But don't lift these guys up like they're sometimes the heroes. Everybody in this room knows, I know it as a teacher, a bully has no self-confidence. A bully has no strength. They have nothing. The fascists depend on fear. The fascists depend on us going back. But we're not afraid of weird people. We're a little bit creeped out, but we're not afraid. But look, and then as you heard this, and one day ago, a poll came out and showed Kamala Harris up 10 points and Donald Trump getting his ass handed to him here in Minnesota. So, sorry. But he's here today in the state of hockey to complete his trifecta. He lost in 16, he lost in 20, he loses in 24.
Man, he's killing it. Oh my God. This is so fucking beautiful. And then stories have been coming out about how Tim Walz was when he was a coach and a teacher. And apparently he was great. Gay student says Coach Tim Walz protected him from homophobic bullies. Just seems like an amazing guy. What a fucking choice. And if you want to know the difference between Republicans and Democrats, this picture illustrates it better than anything I ever can, folks. Tim Walz signing a bill to give kids student lunches. Sarah Huckabee signing a bill to get rid of child labor laws so children can work jobs. Look at the faces. Look who the kids actually love. Look who they hate. This is Republicanism versus Democrats in its starkest form. Meanwhile, folks, okay, so how great he did on those videos is not even the best part of this week. The very best part of it is how feckless, ridiculous, and useless the Republican attacks on him are. It is so beautiful that it is clear. They have nothing, folks. Here's their attack line. They're going to call him Tampon Tim. Tampon Tim. This is what Megyn Kelly is proposing. Mike Davis, Biden was Obama's dead weight. Kamala is Biden's dead weight. Tampon 10 is Kamala's dead weight. Tampon 10 is the name. That's it. That's right. Everybody go out there and say it. And please, please, conservatives, do this. Please call him Tampon Tim repeatedly. Please. You guys are the MVPs of the Democrats. This makes you look so weak. It makes it so transparent. You have nothing. So they're calling him Tampon Tim because he passed a law to put tampons in school bathrooms, both the girls and the boys' bathrooms. Like, who gives a shit? Like, literally, it's nothing. Doesn't really affect anybody, doesn't hurt anybody. So this is all they fucking got, folks. Oh, no. He wants to make sure the kids have access to tampons. Terrible. And remember, Megyn Kelly got ridiculed by Donald Trump. She has blood coming out of her wherever. Remember that? Basically making fun of her for menstruating. So after she came out, with those tampon 10 thing, menstruating Meg started trending all across Twitter. I actually looked it up, and back when Donald Trump called her that, people were praising her for how professionally she handled the whole thing. She didn't fire back at Donald Trump. She handled it with dignity and just kind of moved on. But now, getting down in the mud, being actually worse than Donald Trump, and good God, please keep this up. It seems just like yesterday, menstruating Meg was bleeding from her whatever. Now she's calling other people tampon nicknames and simping for Trump. It's so glorious. Wasn't the only one spreading this nickname. Chaya Rat Bitch, libs of TikTok. Tampon Tim, got us, please keep this up. It's so glorious. Oh my God. And yes, super weird. I am Mouse Chong, Malaysian citizen, never stepped foot in America. No hose left unfilled. Tampon Tim Walz to the rescue. Oh, God, it's beautiful. Hell yeah. Man, I love it when I can show all their attacks and it actually hurts them instead of Tim Walz. That's how you know they are so fucked, y'all. And they are so mad about the couch thing. They're trying to find anything to hit back with they can, and this is what they've come up with, his purge mask Laura Loomer. Did Tim Walz have to get his stomach pumped from swallowing horse semen? Trending on Reddit, Democrats are freaks. That's right. Hey, JD Vance might have had sex with a couch, but Tim Walz swallowed a bunch of horse semen. He's weird. You're the weird ones. Oh, God, it's so sad. I almost want to pat him on the head and give him a hug. It's so pathetic. Meanwhile, the libertarians, who are they trying to appeal to? I have no idea. Here's how the libertarians are attacking him, folks. Libertarian Party of New Hampshire. Tim Walz has been a leech his entire life. Public school teacher. Oh, no. Politician. Oh, no. Veteran. Oh, no. Just what the fuck are you talking about? In this country, we usually love at least school teachers and veterans. Not sure that's the best way to attack this guy, but please continue to do so, you fucking morons. Meanwhile, folks, this just goes to show you how fake conservatives are. How they pretend to love veterans, to worship veterans. Oh my God, thank you for your service. You're the best among us. We love veterans. Everybody's got to worship veterans, except when a veteran comes out and is a Republican or is a political rival. Then they're willing to shit all over his service. Mock him, literally mock him for his service. JD Vance, you know what really bothers me about Tim Walz? When the U.S. Marine Corps asked me to go to Iraq to serve my country, I did it. He went over to Iraq for 6 months and was in an air-conditioned tent writing stories about Iraq. When Tim Walz was asked by his country to go to Iraq, he dropped out of the Army and he allowed his unit to go without him. I think that's shameful. Tim Walz was literally in the military for 25 years and he retired after 25 years of honorable service. This is what they're all about, folks. Everything they say is fake. Why his daddy, Captain Bone Spurs, avoided the draft. Nobody in the Trump family ever stepped fucking foot in the military. Tim Walz served 25 years. He is the highest ranking member of the military ever to serve in Congress. Yet they're going to shit on him for his military service. That's how they actually don't give a fuck about the military, folks. It's all just political fodder to them. And yes, here's the real record. JD Vance's military job description. He served 4 years, highest rank attained, E4. Tim Walz served 24 years, highest rank attained, E9. Highest rank available in the U.S. Army. No comparison between these two motherfuckers, but this guy will shit on this guy's military service because conservatives stand for fucking nothing. They are jokes. They are pathetic, and this is all they have, folks, and it's goddamn glorious. And then, just to pump the hopium beauty into my veins a little bit more, let's watch 120 seconds of Fox News attacks against Tim Walz.
Well, facts still matter, so let's look back at his record. Walz's first executive order as governor was to create a diversity, equity, and inclusion council.
Oh, no!
He also supported open borders.
Oh, did he?
You know, he talks about this wall. I always say, let me know how high it is. If it's 25 feet, then I'll invest in the 30-foot ladder factory.
Yeah, that's not endorsement of open borders. That's saying walls are an outdated method of stopping people from coming across, which it fucking is. The best way to do it is like drones, but also enforcing labor laws in this country of people that hire undocumented workers. You know, that if you actually enforce the laws, nobody would hire them and they would quit fucking coming. So we have updated methods of dealing with these things, and walls are literally a mid-century way of trying to deal with this crisis.
And he pushed socialism.
Don't ever shy away from our progressive values. One person's socialism is another person's neighborliness. Just do the damn work.
Oh, wait, and there's
Awesome.
more.
Really?
He signed
More?
an executive order protecting gender-affirming care
Hell yeah!
or surgeries for minors in his state.
I mean, that's not true. I mean, no one's really having gender-affirming surgeries. It's all about taking, puberty blockers. But anyway, go ahead anyway.
And in 2020, he was the governor of Minnesota during the George Floyd riots that burned part of Minneapolis.
That's right. Even Donald Trump said he did an excellent job taking care of that fucking problem.
To the ground.
It didn't burn Minneapolis to the ground. Minneapolis is completely fucking fine.
It was so bad that Walz himself called out his own response.
I got a call from a friend and a dedicated public servant. Senator Torres Ray called in her district, and it was on fire. And there weren't any police there. There weren't any firefighters. There was no social control, and her constituents were locked in their house wondering what they were going to do. That is an abject failure that cannot happen.
What? He took responsibility for something? Well, you know this guy's not a conservative. I can't believe somebody said the buck stops with me and I'm going to do fucking better. Oh, no, can't vote for that guy, can we?
Issue is that the state should have moved faster. Yeah, that is on me.
I know! Oh, my God. Made me like him even more, Fox News. It's so goddamn glorious. They got nothing. They got nothing, folks. They're calling him Twitchy Tim. I wish I could make this shit up. Here, so they got together. Fox News, they got billions, trillions of dollars. The best political minds on the right got together to think of some ways to attack Tim Walz, folks. And this is what they came up with.
Here's Twitchy Tim on stage, waving profusely in a very unsettling manner.
Oh,
very
he's waving!
Men should not move this way. It's not the way we move. And the handshake, probably the most telling. This is Walz and his wife shaking hands like business associates.
Oh, okay.
Followed by a weird hug.
Uh-huh.
Now let's compare that to Walz's interaction with Kamala's husband, Doug. Interesting. What's going on here?
What is going on here?
Wow.
I can't believe he's waving. It's so unmanly to wave. Men are not supposed to fucking wave with their hands. God damn it. He's probably trans, y'all. Just fuck. This is amazing. Please, more. More. I need more. More attacks against Tim Walz. What else you got? What else you got?
We know what Kamala Harris's record is, and we know what his record is, and they are extremely progressive. Talk about how you're going to handle this on the campaign trail. Will you just really hone in on how they voted in the past?
What you got, Donald Trump? What is your best attack against Tim Walz? You're on Fox News in front of millions of people right now. What is your absolute number one ammo against Walz?
Well, I am. I'm going to be doing that. What he wants. If you look at his record with no walls, no security, let everybody in, he's worse than they are. You know, nobody knew how radical left she was, but he's a smarter version of her. If you want to know the truth, he's probably about the same as Bernie Sanders. He's probably more so than Bernie Sanders. She is more so than Bernie Sanders. That's got to be your guide, Bernie Sanders, and that's not a great guide. But
he's trying to link him to Bernie Sanders to make you scared of him. Holy God, Bernie Sanders is beloved. Even Joe fucking Rogan endorsed Bernie Sanders.
There's never been a ticket like this. This is a ticket that would want this country to go communist immediately, if not sooner.
Sooner, please, definitely. Isn't Kamala Harris a communist? She's not. No, in no way. She's basically a conservative, just not as far right as Republicans.
We want no security. We want no anything. He's very heavy into transgender. Anything transgender.
He said it. Everybody take a drink. You knew he was going to say it. It's like that Simpsons meme. Say it. Say it. Transgender. Yay! He said the thing.
He thinks is great. And he's not where the country is on anything.
Literally, completely with the country. That's why they're winning in the polls, a dickhead. More, what else you got? Oh, so Trump put out a statement about Tim Walz. This is what he said about Tim Walz in his statement. He believes that rural America is mostly cows and rocks. Oh, my God. They have less than nothing, folks. Like, what in the fuck? He believes that rural America is mostly cows and rocks. There's trees there, too. Don't forget the trees. And the cousin fuckers, lots of cousin fuckers. Don't forget that, Trump. Meanwhile, what else you got? More. Ben Shapiro, meet Tim Walz, who lives in a van down by the river. Oh, God. I'm about to come, folks. I'm about to jizz my britches. This is too fucking much. How sad their attacks are. More, please. What else? Please, more. What other attacks on Tim Walz do you have?
Benny Shapiro. Weird move for Kamala to select Marxist Don Rickles. But here we are.
Oh, no, Don Rickles. What a dated diss. Does anybody even know who fucking Don Rickles is anymore? But Don Rickles was cool. He's a comedian. Why you gotta try to use Don Rickles as an insult? But please keep it up. All right, I can't take much more. A couple more. And then I think I'm done. What else we got? Make it good. All right, Waters, what you got?
This guy put tampons in boys' bathrooms.
Oh, no, not tampons.
4th grade boys' bathrooms, tampons.
What?
He wants CRT taught.
That's hilarious.
He was all about toppling the Columbus statue.
Good.
This guy changed the flag of the state to look more like Somalia.
He literally did not change the flag of the state. So I'm going to show you Joe Rogan saying the same thing in a minute. They actually voted on it, and then designers came in and they designed the flag. It literally had nothing to do with Tim Walz. It was a state choice, and it has nothing to do with Somalia either. The flag might sort of remember Somalia, but it's all completely coincidental. So all this is just bullshit, which makes it even more glorious.
What is wrong with this guy?
What is wrong with you for lying about it, you fucking goddamn sad liars? So amazing, though. And like I said, folks, Joe Rogan, who knows not what he's talking about, can't be bothered to research anything, takes no responsibility for what he puts on the largest platform in the fucking world. Here he is repeating the same thing he just heard that motherfucker say on Fox News.
Here's the big one, right? She wasn't elected, right? No. She was appointed vice president, and then they didn't do primaries. They had no primaries for Joe Biden, and now all of a sudden she is the nominee because he's stepping away.
Yep.
And so then they bring in her, and they bring in this other guy who's radical from Minnesota.
Literally not radical.
That's the vice president, who he believes a lot of wild things.
So many wild things.
One of them is transgender surgery for people who are under 13.
He believes in transgender surgery for people under 13. Sure he does.
Another one is
what is it? Abortion
up until 9 months.
Oh no.
Yeah. But
if the life of the mother is in danger, yes. But otherwise, this almost never happens. These are just fear tactics Joe Rogan is using to try to scare you with.
That stuff scares the fuck out of people. He changed the Minnesota state flag to make it look like a Somali flag.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't do that.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Show that video.
Yeah, show the video.
So the video of him taking down the Minnesota flag, and he replaced it with the new flag.
Right. They voted on it. They had a contest. They had designers that designed it, and finally they designed it. He did, in the video, take away the old flag and put the new flag to show what they decided on.
Looks a lot like the Somali flag.
It doesn't look like the Somali
flag. Turn the
flag
volume
either.
up, please, so you hear him say that.
All right, ready. Whoa, wait a minute.
So he gets the flag, picks it up, moves it out of the way, and replaces it. Look at this.
Oh, no, so scary. He replaced a flag.
There, that's better.
Why is that better?
I don't know.
Why?
Because they voted on it in the state, and it's the new flag, so he replaced the old flag with the new flag, so it's better that he has the correct new flag up, I guess.
Do you care what the flag looks like?
Why do you care what the flag looks like?
First of all, and why do you get to change the flag? How crazy?
He didn't. He did not change it.
Crazy is that the governor gets to change the
He didn't. You're just making all that up.
Flag. Like, who else is involved in that decision to change the flag?
Why didn't you Google it? Why didn't you look it up? Do a second of research before you came on the air to bullshit about this, Joe Rogan. This is what they do, though, folks, though. They don't research on purpose. So then they have plausible deniability, so they can lie, so they can spread bullshit. And then when it's pointed out to them what they said was a lie, they can just say, well, I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't bother to look up what I was saying was true. And of course, he is never going to correct the lies he is saying right here. So everybody that watches this show is going to believe this is fucking true. So meanwhile, he'll say, hey, it's up to them. They shouldn't have believed me. I don't have any responsibility not to spread bullshit. Hey, I told them not to listen to me. They did anyway. It's all on them. But no, it's on you, Joe Rogan. It's on you.
Flagged.
Is that what happened?
No, I don't know. Look. So the other guy is a little bit reasonable. Anybody with half a brain knows. So wait a minute. You're saying the governor just changed the flag willy-nilly himself and made it more like the Somalia flag, and nobody in the state had anything else to do with it besides him, and he just did it because he wanted to, and nobody had any fucking... Are you sure? Because that doesn't sound like the way this process works. And Joe's like, I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about.
Usually it's a big event. They let people pick, you know.
Right. No, we have a bunch of people that's a high population of Somalis in your state. I would imagine they would want to try to get that flag a little closer to home.
Conspiracy, y'all, but just complete fucking bullshit from Joe Rogan. That's all he does is spread nonsense, take no responsibility. Meanwhile, Sinovich, when your fingers are being force-fed to you by a Venezuelan torture gang brought in by Kamala Harris, you'll wish you hadn't been such a pussy who was afraid to support Trump. That's right. When gangs come in and rape you and kill you and murder you, then you'll wish you supported Trump. Oh my God, now they're to the stage of trying to threaten us with violence, rape, and torture, y'all. This is how desperate they're getting. We're at maximum levels of desperation. Meanwhile, JD Vance. I don't even want to play the clip, folks. I just want to read AOC making fun of him. Why are you sitting like that? Because he's a giant fucking weirdo. You already know why he's sitting like that. Literally, all he says here is that trans, be very scared of trans people, because this is all they fucking got, folks. And also, it seemed like Trump might have accidentally endorsed Kamala Harris. Trump is like, criminals for Kamala. That's you. You're literally a felon. What are you talking about, Donald Trump? It's like, yes. I have to listen to Donald Trump and vote for Kamala. What you gonna do? Meanwhile, they mad at Taylor Swift. They're giving her the Dixie Chicks treatment, folks. Just shut up and sing, Taylor Swift. Oh, no, you don't endorse a candidate. Good reporting.
I think two things about this. The tickets are extremely expensive to go see her. I know, because you know my Bella's 16th birthday, that's what she wanted. She's a huge Taylor Swift fan. And if we're going to pay that much money as consumers, you don't need to serve up politics for that. It's divided us as such a nation. Mm-hmm. Why can't you go to a concert without that? She can vote any kind of way she wants. She can talk about it off stage. But when people pay to see you, just perform. And by the way...
Yeah, hey, how about this? How about she can say whatever she wants to on stage, and if you don't like it, keep your fucking ass at home. Yeah, go sit in the goddamn corner of your house, you fucking nerds. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to, and you can cry about it alone in your fucking room, dumbass.
I mean, this is just my take on that picture. If you're a backup dancer, why are you in a suit? I mean, you can see that that's a blazer and those are pants.
Like, it's a guy.
That's whoever it is wearing a suit. And I don't know, maybe is there a song where she sings, I went to the corporate office? Like, I don't know.
Good They so mad, folks. Oh my God, cry harder. You guys has no problem when Kid Rock was singing in front of Donald Trump's inaugurations. Had no problem with that. Nothing to say at all. Meanwhile, the creepiest people among us, folks, that is who's stumping for Donald Trump on Fox News. Here's baby Dr. Evil.
He is the biggest booster in the whole country for unlimited refugee resettlement. That means under the Harris-Walz plan, they're going to turn the entire Midwest into Mogadishu. That's their plan. That's their policy. I don't think there's a market for that.
That's right. Under their plan, they're going to turn the entire Midwest into Mogadishu. You should be very frightened of them. They're so weird. They're so weird. And like me, who's completely fucking normal.
Good God, what a fucking freak show the conservative party is, y'all. And one more before we get into the bad shit, because some bad shit happened with Kamala we got to cover, folks. But first off, I love this one, y'all.
Kamala is not Joe Biden. And yes, Kamala's a woman. And there's excitement around that. You should see my mom. Suddenly she's a Kamala fanatic. Keeps talking about joy.
We gotta roll his eyes. His mom's so happy. She talks about joy. Oh my God. Imagine wanting to be joyful and happy. Oh my God, so stupid. My fucking dumbass bitch mom wants to be happy. I love it. It's amazing. All right, so that's all the good stuff. Now the bad shit. Had a bad take from Kamala Harris, folks. Everybody hated this. Everybody hated it. So some anti-genocide protesters, some pro-Palestinians, stood up and challenged her. She had to know that this was coming, folks. I can't believe she didn't prepare better than this. This is a horrible fucking response.
You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking.
Terrible. Awful. Tone deaf in the worst possible fucking way. Nope. Nope. None of this. With their bitchy face and everybody screaming against the anti-genociders, it's an incredibly fucking bad look. And yes, introducing girl boss genocide. She just no girl boss. No, I'm speaking to cover up for genocide. Very, very angering, folks. So I'm going to try to find some copium. Yeah, can you please stop killing us? I'm speaking. No, I can't stop. If you want Donald Trump to win, I'm speaking. Just die, Palestinians, because I'm busy speaking right now. Just fuck this, Kamala. Now, once again, it seems like she is listening to the internet, and she got shit on. Did nobody take it easier on her for this? So, good. Maybe she'll hear it loud and clear, and will be way better the fuck next time this happens. I hope so. But I'm going to try to find some copium in this situation. Apparently, there were some optimistic signs that she might be better on the Palestinian situation than Joe Biden. Uncommitted movement meeting with Vice President Kamala Harris pushing for an arms embargo. Not another bomb, ceasefire now. See their petition and sign here. Before her rally in Detroit, Vice President Kamala Harris spoke briefly with the co-founders of the Uncommitted National Movement, which mobilized tens of thousands of voters in Michigan to withhold their votes from President Biden in the primary. Earlier this year, over his support for Israel's war in Gaza, Abbas Alawaya and Layla Alabad said they were in the welcoming line for Harris and Governor Walz and communicated to Harris that they wanted to support her, but that voters wanted her to consider an arms embargo to immediately stop the carnage in the besieged enclave. According to Erica L. Green, Harris listened to stories of people in Michigan who have had dozens of family members killed in Gaza. The leaders asked to meet with her about the embargo request, and she indicated she was open to it and introduced the two leaders to her staff. So, yeah, I mean, it might be hopium, but I'm trying whatever I can do to keep the momentum going and not be disheartened. I'm hoping this was just a flub, a bad moment on her part, and she improves rapidly very quickly. But meanwhile, folks, an amazing week for Kamala Harris. Huge rally.
Democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. That's right, O'Brien.
Hell yeah, that's what I like to say. And somebody said the point is to defeat Trump. No, that's not the only point. The point is to defeat Trump and also push Kamala Harris to stop the genocide in Gaza. Both things at the same fucking time. You don't ignore one to get the other one done. Okay? If we would have fucking just stopped, Joe Biden would still be the candidate. Hell no. You don't pretend the genocide in Palestine is going on just because you're afraid to hurt Kamala's feelings. Fuck that shit. Don't piss me off now. I'll get pissed, y'all. We push these motherfuckers. It's working. It's goddamn working. Don't fucking stop now. Don't, oh my God, Trump's gonna win if we hold her accountable. I will give you so many middle fingers. Fuck that shit. We pushed, the goddamn job is done. But this is great, folks. Amazingly large rally in Wisconsin. According to Walter Masterson, I've been to dozens of MAGA rallies across the nation. Last night, I saw a packed house with an entire separate building to handle the overflow. I never saw Trump do these numbers.
I
heard some motherfuckers on Twitter are lying about how big this crowd is. I heard some motherfuckers on Twitter lying about a lot of shit, baby. Philly's packed, motherfucker.
Hey, Spanky Weasel's back. Biden was too old in a decline. Were you guys kind of mad at me a little bit for shitting on Joe Biden, though? I think, didn't your wife stop watching the show because I was shitting on Joe Biden? I think she kind of griped at me on Twitter a little bit about it. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'm glad to see you back, Spanky Weasel. Everybody loved the Spanky Weasel. And that even Fox News in their new poll, folks. Harris takes 3-point lead over Trump as she gains on key issues. And this is what it's all about, folks. This is why we pushed. This is why we shoved. Yeah, we took shit for it, but it goddamn paid off because Joe Biden was failing miserably. This is what we needed, the shot in the fucking arm. And all right, folks, that is my Coconut Express coverage. Hails to the fucking yeah. Yeah, Spanky Weasel rocks. Love me some Spanky Weasel. Hadn't been around in a while. I was, and so is Victoria, but we got a race to win. Yep, we do. We got a race to win, and Kamala Harris is clearly the better choice to get it done, in my opinion. That's why I was pushing. It wasn't because I wanted to lose. It's because I'm good at predicting things, and that's what I saw happening. We was doomed as doom could be, but now we rolling, motherfuckers. We going to do this. I am very optimistic. Her speech tonight was uplifting, and she was vibrant. Yes, now if only the media will start covering it. Stop covering Trump every goddamn second and start covering Kamala. That would be amazing. Please and thank you. Please don't talk smack about our Canada dude. It's just negative. I like her more than I like you. Our Canada dude? You talking about sexy bae? All right, folks. Hey, I have a patron. Here is where I show a quick commercial for my patron. Thank you in advance for listening to my commercial. If you click on the description in this video you're watching right now, shut up, Dusty. Right here, boom, there's a more button. You click on that. First off, you'll find out that this show takes place every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Most, not every. Sometimes I take off. Most. At 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern, just show up. It's the world's greatest show. You don't want to miss it. If you're watching, you listen to the replay, you have to show up live to get a ticket to the after party. They give away free tickets. They're giving away all kinds of them. But you have to be here live to get one. And it's just random, okay? They can't, give it to you directly. They just, say, I want to give away 20 tickets. And then it just randomly picks people that are here live to give them to. So if you want your shot of winning a ticket to the after party, which is for all the after parties, it's a month of free tickets, and you get all the past after parties. Be sure to be here live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. But, here's Mr. Hey, don't jump down. Very first button, very first link is to my Patreon, patreon.com/podcast. I hate to ask you, but could you become a patron? I know it's a pain in the ass to put your credit card information in or your PayPal information, but if you could just chip in $1 or $2 or 10 or whatever you can afford to help me keep the show going. I don't make money off advertising on the show. I don't sell anything. I don't count anybody out of money. I don't fucking bullshit. I just make free content. I try to make the world a better place by telling the truth and putting the spotlight on the topics I think need to have the spotlight put on. And if you like what I do, if you watch my show, please consider chipping in and support it so I don't have to go work at Walmart. I thank you in advance and I love you. But you also get tickets to the after party and you get to help out me and the Floating Cats, which makes you a fucking hero. You'll feel good in your bones. So do it to it. Patreon, a link in the description of the video. And all right, let's read the super chats. Now that I sped my way through that advertisement, I'm getting good at that, motherfuckers. First up, Rebecca Poyes, hero of the show, always the greatest among us. Glad you're back. Love the thumbnail. Catch up on Saturday. Hell yeah, look forward to hanging out with you on Saturday. Have a good weekend there, Rebecca, and thank you for your generosity. You're always amazing. And speaking of amazing, BBC, $50 just because I'm feeling sexy as fuck tonight. When are you not feeling sexy as fuck, you sexy motherfucker? BBC's like this tall milk chocolate drink. I need to hush up. I'm glad that you are back. Sorry, I got black in my mind. I'm sorry you are back. Before I get too high, I want to thank everyone who subbed to my channel. You guys rock. Yeah, hey, what is the new channel? Put it in the description of the video. Go sign up for BBC's new channel. If you want more of the Dusty community, that's a good place to get it. You guys rock. Also, before I am not able to see the keyboard, T is coming. Yeah! Yeah, just ran out. I am sober as a fish. And that's not a good thing. Thank you, BBC. Good to see you tonight. Jason Ashby. What? Socialism. Thank you, Jason. And Mr. Anderson. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Gave you free 20 golden tickets. To some of you lucky motherfuckers out there, check the community membership section of YouTube that exists, and you'll see a link to this after party and all the after parties, and click on it and join us tonight. And if you got a free ticket, give Jason Ashby and Mr. Anderson all your love. Mr. Anderson, I appreciate you. One more for Jason Ashby. 5 more for Jason Ashby. All kinds of tickets from Mr. Anderson, Jason Ashby. Heroes, give them your love. Sedona Rose, I'm so excited about Kamala. Me too. Let's go. What's up, Sedona? Oi, boy. What about boy? Oh, no. No, don't do that. Don't do that. They're lowering my shit. Don't lower my shit. Oi, boy, $20. Got my CC bill. Yikes. Time to start spending my next month's check. Thanks always. That's a you rock. Hey, you rock. Thanks for your generosity. Oi, boy. Man, my credit card bill way higher than it should be. It is depressing, isn't it? But thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Oi, boy, good to see you. Welcome to Dust Buddies Lost. Did I get dumped? Oh, God. Did they? What happened? Fuck. God damn it. God damn it! Motherfucker. Ah, no. Okay. Something happened. I guess they... Did you guys pull the fucking video out again? All right. I got to get up and fix the fucking video, motherfucker. All right. Get off me. Get off me, assholes. I got to figure out what the fuck you guys did, you sons of fucks. Hopefully I won't have to reset this whole thing. Hang on, I'll be right goddamn back. Motherfucking son of a fucking bitch. No! Assholes. All of you. You fucking assholes. Hopefully I can fix this shit. Motherfucker. Get up. Move around here. Let's see. Which one of these things is it? Alright, so it's not that one. Plugged in. God damn it. All right. Nope. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Is my audio back on? Yep, audio's back on. All right. Maybe Logitech Pro. Nope, not working. All right. Not going to work. All right, I'm about to reset this. I'll be back in just a second. Hopefully this is going to work. All right, I think we're back. I think we did it. Let me go ahead and turn my audio back on. All right. Handled our business. I'm all sweaty as shit, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll just be a sweaty fucking mess. I'm already goddamn disgusting. Fuck, my hair's all fucking up. God damn it. It's getting all curly and motherfucking bullshit. My whole head's all fucking wet now. God damn it. Dripping my hair powder down all of my fucking eyes. Motherfucker. Fuck my live shows, folks. Live shows. That's why we do it live. That's half the fucking fun. And all right, I was reading super chats. All right, back to the super chats. Man, I'm so much better at handling the shit than I was a long time ago. Remember how bad it used to be? Scroll up. Agent Orange, 10 free tickets. Lucky motherfuckers. Show up at the after party. Give Agent Orange your love. Thank you, Agent Orange. You rock. 10, very generous. And speaking of Agent Orange, 50 50 smackaroos from this sexy ass motherfucker. Big love to Agent Orange. I'm gonna read you sexy. Who is worse when it comes to talking to crowds? Like a normal person, Vance or DeSantis? Vance. I literally cannot figure out who is more weird. I don't know. You're right about that. DeSantis is really weird. Maybe DeSantis in his high heels. He is pretty goddamn bizarre. And thank you, Agent Orange. You rock. Love me some Agent Orange. Kelly Mickle, $10. Yay, Friday. Hell yeah, we did it. I get the weekend off, folks. Gonna have me some fun this weekend. Hope you guys do too. Paul Jeffries, $50. VB Pick, who's not a corporate shell. Is this opium? Yeah, he doesn't have any stocks, folks. That's another thing they're shitting on him for. He has no stocks, no bitcoins, no crypto, nothing. And they were saying that like that's a fucking bad thing, that he's not gonna do a bunch of insider trading and shit like our government always does. It's just everything about it. It's beautiful. Fucking hair, god damn it. WSC time, $6. It is refreshing to hear good news because the bad news is so depressing. I know, right? Finally, I can do some non-depressing shows. I fucking love it, y'all. I had to do depressing shows, so I didn't want to lie to you. I just can't do that. So I had to tell the fucking truth. But here, that's the good news, though, because you know I'm not lying now when I'm giving you hopium and copium. You know I'm just telling the fucking truth, so it's fucking legit. Thank you, WST Time. Zoran, 99, 10 Walz was an amazing pick, both progressive and even moderate Dems. Like my own parents love the guy. Decent, authentic guy. Does seem like a great guy. Very nice, very genuine. Great pick. Way better than that Shapiro dude. BBC, 5 free tickets. Everybody love the BBC. Show up. Chris Clark, 10 tickets. All kinds of free tickets going out to you guys. You know what to do. Give BBC and Chris Clark your love. Couple more. Axe Droptimus. Fuck, I forgot. It was showtime. I'm late. Don't forget us. Wish I could afford to donate more. I love you, Dusty. It's always right. Not always, just mostly. And thank you. It all adds up. Appreciate you, Axe. And V, what a V. Sorry I'm late. Happy Friday, Dusty. Hope you have a great weekend. Here's a little something for the floating kitties. Hey, appreciate you, V. Floating cat scritches from you. Unhinged, will you do an election night live show? We can all join in and watch the match. Yeah, I mean, if people want to see that, I guess I could try to do that. I just figure about me like watching Hassan or some shit. I mean, yeah, I'm way better at this than Hassan is, but he's way more popular, so people watch that show. But maybe I'll think about doing that, and thank you for the suggestion, E. And Isaiah Taylor, I watched 1997's Dante's Peak Stoned, and it was more terrifying and scary than I remember. How's life, Dusty? Do you like disaster movies? Yeah, disaster movies are all right. I watched The Avengers, the first Avengers movie in 3D last night. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Isaiah. And last but not least, Jeff Rock. In Trump's voice, you're doing a good job. That Dusty guy is an up-and-comer. Love you, man. I don't do a very good Trump, but I do appreciate you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Generous, and everybody was generous tonight. Love all of you guys. Means a lot. And if you guys want to get in your super chats before the show is over, still plenty of time to do it. Going to read all the rest of them at the end of the show. So moralize yourself on the world's greatest show forever and ever, ever in the super chats. But for now, we're moving along, and we're doing... What are we doing next? What are we doing next? We're going to do a little bit of What the fuck? The WT fuck? Question mark, exclamation point. And first off, on tonight's WTF, you guys seen this little bitch? This dude, an asshole. Being disabled does not give you a right to abuse others, even if they're cops.
So take me. Hey, chill. I just hit you again. What the you do about it?
For the first time, we are seeing body camera video when Miami-Dade police say they were assaulted by a quadriplegic man. A case so unusual, even the judge at first appearance seems surprised.
I have truly never seen a case like this.
It happened May 1st. Police were called to the Southwest Miami-Dade home of Brian Amastha, also known as El Valiente, his stage name when he's performing music. According to the report, Amastha and his mother, seen here in red, were involved in an argument. But when mom is put in handcuffs, this happens.
Nah, bro, don't fucking do that. Brian, hey, stop hitting me with the chair, Brian. Stop doing That's a battery on a just said.
When we interviewed Amastha back then, he told us this.
They claimed that I hit them with my wheelchair.
Did you?
I absolutely did not.
The report stated that you spit at an officer.
Right. So I suffer from acid reflux, so I normally spit. and I sped like the totally different direction.
But this is the video.
You want to listen or not?
Amasa also.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but he definitely spit directly on the fucking cop. This little motherfucker lying his ass off. Apparently people that went to school with him commented on the video saying that he was also an awful fucking piece of shit at school. So using his disability to try to get away with abusing other people. Horrible behavior. And then on the what the fuck section, I don't know how old this video is, but it's new to me. Therefore, you know what? It's new to you. So I'm just guessing this woman was a prostitute, and this guy is a John who has skipped out on his bill. Always pay first. Isn't that prostitute 101? I don't know what kind of prostitute don't take money up front, but anyway, I think that's what's going on. Let's see how that goes for her. Yeah. Oh my God. She is gonna get her arm broken half. That's dangerous and nasty as shit. Oh no, you don't. What the fuck? Meanwhile, you guys hear about the guy who kidnapped 2 junior high school girls, but it turned out he was just trying to teach them real estate. Yeah, apparently this is a real thing. Hirokio Sakua saw a social media post from the victims saying they wanted to run away from home. He offered the girls to stay in his apartment, but on one condition: they had to be willing to learn. There, the girls were genuinely taught about the real estate business. They were also provided with food and decent facilities. But here's the thing: you can't take runaways into your fucking house without their parents knowing. Apparently this happened in 2019, so never heard about that one before. But yeah, that's illegal anyway, even if you think you have good intentions. And did you hear about the guy who murdered and raped this little 12-year-old girl? And so her cousin found him in the prison, held him down, and tattooed her name on his forehead? Yeah, that happened. Apparently this motherfucker stood real still. I can only assume he had a knife to his throat or something. It was like, you getting this tattoo or you getting the blade? So, ha, marked for fucking life. That's what happened to you. Enjoy prison, fucko. And one more. You guys see this crazy ass shit? Now, usually I'm on the side of the fast food workers. I call them heroes and whatnot. But this bitch crazy. Gonna get everybody sued. So apparently they're having an argument with this guy and his family in a truck about the order. She's throwing shit at him. He's throwing shit back. Throwing things back. And next thing you know, she's like, oh, I got something for you, motherfucker. Let me shoot at you and your family. Yeah, and so she's trying to murder them. What the fuck? No, you don't. No, you don't try to kill people. You don't drive through line. That's how you get fired. You're definitely going to be fired. That's just real stupid. Real stupid. Oh, hell no. And that's my what the fuck. Chat froze. Hi. Oh, still working. Looks good. And what you guys think about that? That's why I don't go to fucking fast food anymore, y'all. Too dangerous. They'll kill you. They'll kill you. The food will kill you. The people will kill you. Everybody will kill you. Just don't go. Curly fries are worth it. Psh, make some curly fries and air fried home, motherfuckers. Way cheaper. Did she get attempted murder? I don't know. I should have researched it better. I pulled a Joe Rogan. I'm just going to assume that she got away scot-free. Terrible service. Yes, terrible service. You're old, Adrian. Food fight. I know, right? Never bring food to a gunfight. That's what I learned from that. And all right, folks, prepare to be incredibly depressed. I don't know how this is getting worse. I wonder if I deleted this picture. I wonder if I deleted my Free Palestine picture. Let's find out. Where the fuck is it? I don't even see it in here anymore. Coconut Express. I deleted that one. Karen. I can see that one. Oh, here it is. No, I got it. Free Palestine. We did it. We raised the power fist. So, folks, carried out by Netanyahu, facilitated by Biden, paid for by the U.S. Happening now in my city, Khan Yunis again. The ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people continues. Their infrastructure is destroyed. Their cities are destroyed, driven off their own land by the evilest sacks of shit on the entire fucking planet, the Zionists. You want to know how evil these people are? It's 38 degrees in Gaza, which I'm American. We don't use that kind of degrees, but I assume that's still fucking hot as shit. And they're tearing the water pipes apart. They're trying to ensure they thirst to death, dehydrate to death. Look at these evil sacks of shit, folks.
Once again, the villagers managed to get water only thanks to the presence of the human rights advocates.
But they don't care, folks. They want them to die. And they can't fight back against these people because Palestinians don't have a right to defend themselves. They just have to sit there and take it from the God-men who rule us all, who have enslaved us, stood in their fucking water. Meanwhile, they're not even trying to hide their evil, folks. They want us to know they're evil. They revel in it. Here is Israeli journalist live on Channel 12, the most watched TV channel in all of Israel. The most disturbing pictures I have seen in a long time are the pictures of the Gazans enjoying on the beach, and I linked to the other pictures we saw, which are even more infuriating and hard on the soul. Are the pictures of Yarden Bibas? And there is some kind of connection between these things. Because while Yarden Bibas, if only for the fact that he was pulled by his beard, he wasn't kidnapped yet, his family, or kidnapped yet. If only for the fact that he was pulled him by the beard and they took a selfie, and they did all these things. These people there deserve death. A hard death, an agonizing death. And instead we see them enjoying the beach and having fun. These people, there are no innocent people there in the Gaza Strip. None. They voted for Hamas. They want Hamas. They celebrated. They handed control. Some of them spat on the body of Shani Luke. Some of them took selfies with their abductees. There are no innocents there. And the fact that they are now enjoying on the beach, instead of starving, instead of being jerked around, instead of being severely tormented, instead of hiding from shelling, they are enjoying the beach. I will tell you two things. This is your opinion. I know my opinion is tough, but when the blood is pouring, we should have seen there a lot more revenge, a lot more rivers of Gazans' blood until they come to their leaders and tell them to release the hostages, because we can't take it anymore. Just complete fucking pure evil, folks. They want us to hate them. They want us to know they're evil because they believe that they're a God-chosen people. They believe that we are animals underneath them, and they believe that they rule us. And that the more evil they are, the more they get off on it, because there's nothing we can do about it. We have to support them anyway because they bought our government. Meanwhile, folks, this is how bad it's getting. Have you heard about the rape torture camps that Israel is running? Yes. Here's a video, folks. The act of sodomy under the circumstance of rape camps. Palestinian detainees on the ground, tied up and blindfolded. A group of reservists from Unit 100 appears. The unit responsible for guarding the prisoners. They take one of the prisoners aside to the corner. They knew the cameras were recording. They try to hide their actions from surveillance cameras using shields. They put up a shield wall to hide them raping this guy. Look, they got a shield wall up while they rape the guy. The footage includes the crime attributed to the reserve unit. The act of sodomy under the circumstance of rape. After a few hours, the prisoner was transferred to the hospital while bleeding, where his injuries were classified as severe. The medical diagnosis confirmed that the injury occurred as a result of inserting an object into his rectum. This is what we're funding, folks. This is who we are. This is who America is right now. And yeah, how is the rape and torture center? The U.S.'s funding still open. They interview these people. Most of the prisoners come out with rectum injuries. Ibrahim Salim survived 8 months in the Israeli torture camp. His testimony is one of the most horrifying things I've ever read, where they go into detail about the systemic rape of Palestinians, folks. Meanwhile, the Israeli media had one of the rapists on to defend himself, where he goes on to talk about how proud he is of his service in the IDF raping people, where he goes on to talk about how much he hates anybody that tries to speak out against what they're doing, how they are the healthiest army, how they are happy in what they're doing, to go on and defend the rape camps, folks. This is what the media over there is giving time to. And yeah, folks, even the journalists are going on there defending the rape camps. I'm not shitting you. Here's one of the most popular shows on Israeli TV. I told my friends that I don't give a rat's ass about what they do to a guy like that. What? Is that what you really think? Unequivocally, yes. Wait. I'll explain. Soldiers who are suspected in the criminal offense of rape of a cuffed prisoner, it doesn't interest you? Does the morality of our soldiers not interest you? No problem. By the way, they're not soldiers. In fact, they're not soldiers. They're criminals. Again, I don't give a rat's ass what they did to that Hamas man. I always remember, first of all, the only thing that this is a problem for me here is that it is not a regulated policy of the state to abuse the detainees. Because first of all, they deserve it, and it's great revenge that we need to give them. And secondly, maybe it would also serve as a little more as a deterrent. That is the moment to the other side who we need to remember, Josh. We need to remember it well. And when they say the other side, they're talking about me, folks. They're talking about you. They're talking about American citizens, too, that oppose this. They want to rape and murder us, folks. They're bragging about it on national television. This is what they want to happen to all of us, folks. You think our government's going to protect us if they do this? I never lose our focus or cool down. These people tied 30 of our daughters on trees on the 7th of October. And they did to them acts that are not less severe. No, they didn't. That didn't happen. I don't even want to make a comparison. You can't because you're lying. It didn't happen. Severe in an extreme way. So first of all, they deserve it. It's a very appropriate revenge. It's just a shame that we don't do it in an institutionalized way as part of regulations for torture of prisoners. Because then the next guy who thinks about doing another October 7th will say, do you see what they're doing to them? Don't even think about it. Just goddamn it. Pure 100% evil on display, folks. Meanwhile, yep, here's the new memes. Israel has the right to defend themselves, 2023. Now it's Israel has a right to rape Palestinians. Not just Palestinians, all of us. All of us, goy. Everybody who doesn't support Zionism. I guess we all deserve to be in their rape camps. They can all get off on fucking raping us over and over again, folks. Meanwhile, they're asking the Biden administration, what do you think about the rape camps?
Israeli media today released a video showing Israeli soldiers raping a Palestinian detainee at Sidi Tamam detention camp. The footage was very disturbing. I know you have commented on the reports about this detention center before, but we now have a new evidence, which is video. Have you seen that video, and do you have anything to say on that, and also the reports of rape in Israeli prisons?
Yeah. So we have seen the video, and reports of sexual abuse of detainees are horrific. They
so what are you gonna do about it?
Be investigated fully.
They ought to be investigated fully by who?
By the government of Israel.
Oh my God! It's always the fucking same thing. Israel has to investigate itself. I can't comment until Israel investigates itself, and then they never follow up. They just continue to say Israel is investigating itself, and then some new horror happens that they say exactly the same thing every goddamn time with this fucking Biden administration. The most evil fucking sacks of shit. Democrats, folks. Then they ask them again, hey, what about the rape and torture centers?
And finally, on this rape and torture center, that seems to be pretty clear. All sides seem to agree that horrible things are taking place here. How is it still open? Does the U.S. believe that it needs to be closed at this point and just?
So we believe that all of the allegations need to be fully investigated, and anyone responsible needs to be held accountable. I think
it's always the same thing. We think Israel has to investigate himself. We're not going to do anything. We're going to keep funding them. We're going to keep backing them. We're going to keep going to the UN and vetoing anybody who tries to hold them accountable for this. We are going to do nothing. We don't give a shit. We support it. That's what he really means, folks, because if they don't do something, if they don't stop funding it, if they don't stop supplying the bombs, they 100% goddamn support it. Meanwhile, they asked them straight up, hey, you constantly talk about how Israel has a right to defend itself. Do the Palestinians have a right to defend themselves? You think this cowardly sack of shit has the guts to answer?
Israel advanced last year the highest number of settlements in the occupied West Bank since Oslo Accords. The total number is 30,682. Do Palestinians who lose their lands for settlements have the right of self-defense?
So we have made clear that we oppose the settlement program that has been executed by the government of
But
Israel.
you don't oppose it because you completely 100% support Israel, keep sending the bombs, and you haven't held them accountable in any goddamn possible way. You've done nothing but encourage them, help them, and fund them as they do it. So everything you're saying right now fucking is a lie. But do Palestinians have the right to defend themselves?
We think that it is inconsistent with international law, and ultimately they're not conducive to peace, and it's a matter we continue to engage with the government of Israel on. I think I'll wrap there, but
I'll wrap there. Do Palestinians have the right to defend themselves? I think I'll wrap there. I'm not answering that. We're not touching that with a 10 fucking foot pole. So the answer is no. Nobody but Israel has a right to defend themselves, folks. Everybody else got to get raped in the rape camps. Meanwhile, we are 100% owned by a foreign government. Yes, AIPAC is the cancer. Wesley Bell. $2.9 million from AIPAC, folks. And yes, he won. He beat Cori Bush, one of the best Democrats among us, and they're bragging about it. Yep. The many have spoken. Congratulations to pro-Israel progressive leader Bell Formo on your big win against anti-Israel squad member Representative Cori Bush. AIPAC and our 4.5 million grassroots members are proud to stand with Wesley Bell. Being pro-Israel is good policy and good politics. They always fucking win. And yes, as Basim Youssef, king amongst us, says, this is an absolute joke. Why even have elections then? Let's just have AIPAC rule and get over with it, but that's what already happens. It's just AIPAC rule with extra steps. Meanwhile, fiery Cori Bush wasn't taking it laying down. Here was her concession speech after AIPAC led a coup against her.
There is nothing
and it's only in one ear. I didn't do this, so.
that happens in my life that happens in vain. So if this happened, it's because it was meant to happen. And let me say, it's because of the work that I need to do. And let me say this. AIPAC, I'm coming to tear your kingdom down.
More of this, please. More of this. 1 million of her. We need to take back over the fuck our government from this foreign evil entity who's using us to fund rape camps. I can't believe I have to say that out goddamn loud. Meanwhile, the White House, Joe Biden's White House, got out there and they shit on Cori Bush for what she just said and defended AIPAC. Why is the White House doing PR work for AIPAC? Well, I already know, because Joe Biden has received more money from AIPAC than any other politician.
Hey, Greg. Follow up on Cori Bush. She gave a speech last night after the results came in, and she said to AIPAC, who spent heavily against her, "I'm coming to tear your kingdom down." Does the president have an opinion on that statement?
So, look, the president has always been very clear, and very recently after the assassination attempt of the last president, about lowering rhetoric, right? Lowering political rhetoric, and the importance of doing that. It is important that we be very mindful of what we say. This kind of rhetoric is inflammatory and divisive and incredibly unhelpful.
Fuck you. You know what's incredibly unhelpful? You know what's divisive and inflammatory? Murdering thousands of children, you goddamn cunt. You know it's even more
And look, we're going to continue to condemn any type of political rhetoric in that way.
But you're not going to condemn a foreign government buying up our government? You're not going to condemn rape camps funded by our government? No, the person that says they're coming to dismantle that is the fucking problem, not the rape camps and the foreign government that has taken us over.
In that vein. And so it is important to be mindful in what we say and how we say it.
Just fuck everything about these people. God damn it. Joe Biden can't die fucking fast enough of natural causes. This bitch cannot lose her fucking job. You cunty cunt. I don't give a shit who that fucking offends. This is the goddamn definition of a fucking cunt. Somebody who sit out there and apologize for rape camps, basically. Will defend a foreign government owning us, but will speak out against our fellow sister who's trying to tear the whole goddamn corrupt system down. Fuck you, you cunt. One more. Meanwhile, folks, it's not anti-Semitic to say that Judaism for a long time has taught that Americans, Christians, are meant to be their slaves. We are meant to serve them, folks. Not everybody who learns or teaches Judaism, not every Jew believes this. But this is a very common talking point that has been taught by Judaism for thousands upon thousands of goddamn years. A lot of them believe this. A lot of them are taught this. And you can hear it right from their own mouths.
The origins of Christianity and how it wasn't an accident, but it was a gift, possibly a mistaken gift, that Yaakov Avinu gave Esav. You will live by the sword. You will serve your brother. This is what Yitzchak tells Esav. Yitzchak tells Esav, you'll live by the sword. You'll serve your brother. Literally, that means that, the Jews will have the shul, will have the house. And if you need someone to clean it, you call one of Esav's descendants to clean it. What is the meaning that Esav hated Yaakov because of the bracha? Again, we translate it literally. You will serve your brother. The word ta'avoid, serve, has another meaning as well. You will worship Hashem. What does avoida mean? Avoida means service, but avoida means worship also. And this is the prophecy of Yitzchak Avinu, that the Christian world will worship Klal Yisrael as their God. V'rav yavoid soyer. And the older brother not will serve the younger brother. The older brother will worship the younger brother as a religion. That Shem predicted from the beginning of time that Esav will worship a Jew as their religion.
That's right! We will worship Jews as our religion. And hey, if we try to fight back, they're going to send us all to the rape camps. They have God-given right to rape us. And I just want to let every one of you sacks of shit know that, yeah, you might have our government bought and paid for. You might have all our politicians wrapped up. But there are so many of us who will fucking resist. Try it, motherfucker. Fuck around and find out. You think just because you bought our politicians out that we're going to lay down and let you rape us in the ass? Oh my, try it, motherfuckers. Try it. That's all I got to fucking say about that shit, and that's my Free Palestine section. I ain't going to the rape camps to be raped in the ass, y'all. Ain't fucking happening. Ain't fucking happening. Try it. I'm not a fucking tough guy, but you want to see me fight to the death for something? Try it. Not fucking laying down for this shit. Who's with me? Who's going to stand up? Or who's going to go to the rape camps? I know Destiny is going to be the first in line to go to the rape camps, but some of us have a fucking spine. And all right, folks, what you think about that? Horrifying. What the fuck have we become? Yeah, they can kill me first. And who knows? They probably will, folks. They probably will start killing us all. Our government is not going to protect us. Our government is going to call us terrorists. Our government is going to defend them as they fucking do it. They're going to kill us all. And our government's going to be like, well, they got to investigate themselves. They got to see if they were justified in murdering you and raping you in the ass. And all right, we roll on, folks. Get your super chats in. We got a Karen Too Much, followed by Beyond Parody and one hero. And that's it. We're going to get the fuck out of here. So get them in while you can, but for now, it's time for...
It's clear you're just a mess. You should be caring less. It's obvious you're completely out of touch. 'Cause, bitch, you're caring too much.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a! doing first off on tonight's Karen Cavalcade? Is Karen pissed off at some Mexicans because they dared show up at work a little too early? Let's watch her give them shit.
No, no creo. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm calling code enforcement again.
How?
Okay. Also, probably immigration. Okay. And reporting you because you're not supposed to be here till 7 o'clock in the morning. No work before 7. I reported you the last time. You're going to get reported again. Do you understand me? What's your name?
Fuck you. That's my name.
Ma'am.
What do you mean? This is the law.
Yeah.
Do you understand the law?
We're not working. I mean,
That's not working?
We haven't started yet. We just pulling in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not having a start yet.
Yeah, okay. We'll see, but I'm going to take your pictures now, okay? Now you got to send them to immigration, too.
She just take a picture of her foot. Do what you gotta do, Karen. Don't let it ruin your fucking day. What a bitch. And let's watch this one first. Apparently this drunk woman showed up at a restaurant, started abusing the staff, and they refused to serve her. You can't refuse to serve me. I'm a lawyer.
Okay. I am a lawyer. I am a lawyer. You will not intimidate anybody on my dime.
No one's asking to intimidate. I'm asking to get a salad.
You will not. You will not.
Yes, I will.
You will not.
How embarrassing for your firm.
You will not.
For my firm?
If you are a lawyer, or
Yeah,
who
this
are
is
you?
how
embarrassing for your everything.
You will never
Good comeback.
intimidate anybody on my dime. You better
Get her
act
ass.
right.
Better act right. She ain't fucking around.
You heard me.
How fucking embarrassing for this bitch.
You will not ever.
You heard me.
I promise you.
You
This will not.
Yes. With those shoes.
Okay, good. The cops are here. Good. They're here for you. Good.
Good. It's not good for you.
You will not ever intimidate somebody like that. You need to be
know them.
appropriate.
I
Good.
actually know
hope
them.
You know them.
You know what? I'm actually of their. No.
You gotta go.
No.
You gotta go.
No. No.
You
Yeah, bitch. You gotta go.
This is inappropriate. This customer service. No. This.
I'm not your service is inappropriate.
This customer.
Wrap it up, Karen. Time to go.
Bye, bitch.
You are
Bye,
not
bitch.
going to validate.
They are, though.
Oh, she's been validated.
You're being
and your ass is
trespassed.
going to jail, you
Get the fuck out.
fucking bitch.
But you're not going to validate. You're not going to take me out and validate her. No.
How embarrassing.
I'm sorry, sir.
Trash.
Trash! I wish we'd have seen him getting dragged off, but nope. Cut off too quick, but I'm sure she got fucking trespassed immediately. Oh my God, that must have hurt her fucking ego. Let's find out who this bitch is, get her fired, and that... Apparently this crazy Asian lady showed up at the package place after it was closed, and they said, we're closed. And she's like, no! I still got 1 minute left, and tries to push her way past the gentleman. And this would happen. Yes, fuck off. Back another day.
I got it.
Like, I'm not touching her.
Can you please take this?
You're the one that's doing the most. You're doing that too.
They're closed. But I came here at 4:59.
That's just close.
But I came here at 4:59. I have 1 minute. You gotta serve me. That's the fucking law. Oh yeah, no it ain't, bitch. Get the fuck out. Came to the wrong place, dummy. And that is my Karen's. Yes, trash behavior. She looks kind of insane, don't she? Kind of reminds me of somebody, but I'm not allowed to say. And what else we got here? Bye-bye, Karen. I know, right? Don't let the door hit you where God split you. Kitty don't give a fuck. None of them. They're all used to daddy acting like a crazy asshole. Ah, no. He's like, what's that? Time for food? Nope, not yet. Not yet, buddy. Not almost. I got one more section to do, buddy. Quit showing me your asshole. I got one more section to do. All right, take your asshole on. I don't want it. No, thank you. No, thanks. No, thanks. All right, folks. Basically the last section. I got one hero, but this is basically the last thing. It's time for some Beyond Parody. Beyond Parody! Nailed it. And first up, I'm Beyond Parody. Incredible things are happening on Facebook, y'all. The transvestigators are now transvestigating Dylan Mulvaney again. And apparently it's possible that Dylan Mulvaney might be a cis woman? Yeah, I can't believe it either, but this is how crazy they are. Their brains are broke. Transvestigators have reverse transvestigated Dylan Mulvaney to conclude she must have been born a woman, forcibly transitioned to male as a kid, and then transitioned back into a female at adulthood. That's just crazy enough to work. I see soft female clavicles despite the crazy low body fat and a female neck on this probable double flipper. She a double flipper, y'all. Brow ridge and 5 o'clock shadow are easily added via surgery and hormones. Energy from eyes screams female as well. My thoughts are that you're a fucking moron. Possibly female to male to female. There are other body markers to look at as well. Shoulder to hip ratio, leg and arm length, the way their stride and strut presents itself. Sometimes it is very hard because some children are being transitioned before they hit puberty. Yes, that is my theory, that she was denied puberty, which kept the hips narrow, and the hormones possibly helped grow the limbs long. That's right. Cis female, Dylan Mulvaney, whatever you guys got to do. None of it makes any fucking sense. So, completely broke in their brains. And meanwhile, do you know who else is being investigated by transvestigators? Top G, Andrew Tate. That's right. They're questioning whether Andrew Tate also might be trans. And this is one I actually am on board with a little bit, folks. Apparently, he put out a video of him in a little bikini bottom, and he don't have no dick. He ain't got no dick, y'all. Look at this. Now, this is a tuck job that trans people and drag queens are going to be writing about for years. This is the best tuck job I've ever seen. Literally nothing there. This is a man who would have no problem winning a pole vault contest, if you know what I mean. Small dick energy. Greta Thunberg called it. And yes, I told everyone about this a while back. It's all part of them. If they are on the stage, they are part of an inverted show. He or she blocked me for calling him, her a transformer. I guess she forgot to wear her fake dick, says Rob Anderson. Fucking love it, y'all. And no chin, no dick. Definitely trans. I'm for it. Meanwhile, Greg Gutfeld out there making a goddamn fool of himself. Getting on by Jessica. Let's have a looky look.
And you know, we reject our crazies.
You don't. You literally have an entire fucking party of crazy led by the craziest motherfucker there is. It's a circus, a clown show, week after week of the dregs of fucking society. People barely literate. People who barely take fucking showers. People who don't bathe and clothe themselves properly. The fuck you talking about?
Crazies. It's time for you guys to reject him.
Okay.
Give me a crazy person. I'll reject him.
Donald Trump.
See, that's your problem. He's not crazy.
That's your problem. Hey, your problem is nobody is crazy to us. Even the craziest motherfuckers, we're just going to deny that they're crazy. So, hey, can't hold us accountable for anything we fucking say. Yeah, we can. Hypocrite. And that. Folks, you guys remember this chick? The one that was wearing the weight vest and going around and saying, faggots! I'm here to protect America from faggots! Which, yeah, it's kind of Spanish. Si, senor, I am here to protect America from faggots. Yeah, I can't do a Spanish accent, but she was all Spanish and shit, trying to be like a Latino Trump, talking about gay people and trans people and how badass she was gonna fucking be, and it was all falling completely fucking flat. All that was happening is people was making fun of her, but she was trying so goddamn hard to get that Trump vote, to be a fucking giant fucking piece of shit. And let's see how that worked out for her. 6th place! She came in dead fucking last. All that bravado, all that embarrassing yourself. 10% of the vote, folks. 6th fucking place from this goddamn loser. And I think I speak for everybody when I say, ha ha! Eat it, bitch. And last but not least, All beyond parody, folks. As I've said a million times, shamelessness is their superpower. Imagine being Laura Trump. Imagine having your job 100% because you married Donald Trump's son. She is the president of the RNC chair. Literally the only reason she has that job is because Donald Trump wanted a figurehead to sit in that position to do his bidding. So he picked his daughter-in-law in the biggest sign of nepotism you could possibly fucking get. 100% put in place because of nepotism, because of who she knows. Yet gonna go publicly with no hint of irony whatsoever and say this shit.
Let's be honest. She has failed upward her entire career. Somehow we know why Joe Biden chose her to be vice president with him. He said, these aren't my words, these are his. We want to choose someone not based on merit, not based on their skill set, not based on the fact that they might be the best person for the job.
Definitely. I love it. These are his words. He literally never said any of these fucking words. Just completely making it up. It's like Michael Scott.
A vice president based on how she looked, based on the fact that this is a woman, based on the fact that she was a minority woman. That's really gross as far as I'm concerned. I'm a woman. Do me a favor. Don't ever give me a position based on the fact that I'm a woman. Either I earned it or I didn't. And that's it. That's all I need.
You literally got your job because of nepotism. Because you married the boss's fucking son. What are you talking about? God damn it. It don't matter, folks. Projection, hypocrisy. They know what they're saying. They just say it anyway. Because they're trolling us. They're trying to put it in our fucking face how stupid it all is. But goddamn, it ain't working. We see the fuck through you. And let's finish it up with one, last but not least, last chance to get your super chats in. Show's about to end. I got one hero for you guys tonight. But it's a lot of them. 10,000 anti-fascists showed up in Walthamstow, East London. Nailed how you pronounce that. Remember I showed you guys last week where a bunch of right-wingers lied and claimed that Muslims stabbed 3 girls and they tried to burn down asylum seekers and rioted, and then a bunch of anti-fascists stood up for justice, combated them. Well, here they are, folks, 10,000 of them. There are more of us than there are of them, folks. There are more decent people in this world than fascist trash. Hell yeah, that's what we need more of. Thank you, heroes, for coming out strong and letting your voices be heard. We fucking hear you, and we appreciate it. And that is my show tonight. We did it. Another amazing episode of the World's Greatest Show. If you bail out, folks, before we do the kitty party, do me a favor. Could you go first join my Patreon, of course, because you want tickets to tonight's after party and every after party, but also leave a comment. Just type a few words, something nice. But if you can't say something nice, just say anything and then hit enter. If you're watching the replay, that helps the algorithm. But definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell. Very important to hit the bell. Tell your friends about the show on your Facebook, on your Twitter, all on forums, or wherever you're watching other shows. Tell everybody about the show. Word of mouth is a great way to spread this show. I am pretty much shadow banned every goddamn where, so the only way I'm going to grow this show is if you guys help me out. So please do so. I work hard, and I think I do a good job. So please help me if you can. And thank you in advance. And tonight's after party goes from here all the way down to here. Gonna start right now after we do the kitty party, so thanks in advance. But let's go ahead and read the last of the super chats first. Laura Trump is a DEI hire. I know, right? 100% nepotism, even worse than DEI. Jason asked me one ticket. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. 50 more from Agent Orange. All right, I was going to play another song. I wasn't going to play Butt Ponies, but since you gave me $50, I have to play it. So we're going to finish out with Butt Ponies for the kitty party in honor of you, Agent Orange, and thank you for your humongous generosity tonight. You rock. $5 from Origami Abbey. Tim Walz doesn't even own property. He sold his house when he moved into the governor's mansion. He is a better version of Bernie than Bernie himself. I know, right? Love this guy. Didn't know much about him, but the more I learn, the more I like. Thank you, Origami Abbey. Ideal Paradox, $5. I am back. You can start. All right, I waited for you. Over from the beginning, Dusty. Hopium, make me feel things like I like. I know, right? This show is so much funner when we're not super goddamn depressed all the time. I mean, yeah, the rape camps, not the best, but hey, at least we got some momentum. Keep it up. I will lie. Appreciate you. You rock. And what else? Following you since the Cult of Dusty, great show. Hell yeah. 15 years, 16 years. I'm one of the OG YouTubers out there, folks. Still going strong. Been doing this as my full-time job for 16 years now. Not too shabby. And Jeffrey. All right, I already read that. Anything else pop up? Nope. All right, cool. Folks, I'm going to be back Monday. Butt Ponies, Cult of Dusty. So be sure to tune in for another episode of the world's greatest show. Yeah, we did it. But time for a kitty party. Let's see who shows up tonight's kitty party. Who wants some, motherfuckers? Finally, you guys waited for it. Here you go. Have it. Come on. Everybody come. Come on. Come and get it, motherfuckers. Come on, kitty party. Alright, we only got 3, whatever. Violet, Pretty Boy, and Astash. All the rest of my cast are fucking assholes. What else is new? Can't do nothing about it, folks. I tried. They too damn spoiled. Folks, thank you for joining me. I'll be back Monday. It's only a weekend away for another episode of the world's greatest show. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your generosity. Hit the like button. Leave comments. See you guys soon. And as always, till next time, Logic. Fuck yes! Good night, everybody. Switch over now.